Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You, the name of my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching this on BitChute, the name of my BitChute channel is Comic Freak. Bad news out of the United Kingdom. UK academic Dr. Sonja Falk advocates for classifying nerd and geek insults as hate speech. Yes, they want to turn nerd into hate speech now. As if the United Kingdom doesn't have enough words that are now banned and that can get you thrown in prison if you use them. Now they want to do this. So let's read what the lunatics are spewing now. Following the publication of a research into discrimination against intelligent individuals, UK psychotherapy practitioner and academic Dr. Sonja Falk has recently begun to advocate for the British government to take legislative action and classify insults such as nerd, geek, and egghead or brainiac as hate speech. Speaking with The Telegraph, Dr. Falk details her 8-year study into the impact of intelligence-based bullying on developing children during her interviews with 20 individuals, 16 of which were members of High IQ Society Mensa. For an hour and a half each, Dr. Falk identified that a recurring theme amongst individuals was a sense of social exclusion and inclusion based on their intelligence. That was a really big one. That's where being taunted with names like nerd or egghead or brainiac comes in, because the person is being set apart as being different to others and feeling like they're a misfit and that they don't belong. As a recent launch event for her new book, Extreme Intelligence, and I'm sure this press release has nothing to do with promoting this book, right? Further details the findings of her research. Dr. Falk equated such intelligence-based insults with the N-word and cautioned that these slurs would be continued to be used unless legislative action is taken. The N-word was common parlance in the UK until at least the 1960s. Other insulting slurs about age, disability, religion, gender identity remained in widespread use until relatively recently. Society at the time turned a blind eye to their impact by passing them off as harmless banter. It is only with the benefit of hindsight and academic research that we realize how wrong we were. The same can be said about anti-IQ words like nerd, brainbox, geek, egghead, smartass, dweeb, and smartypants. Slurs such as these will continue to be used unabated at the expense of the brightest members of society unless and until legislative action is taken. Criticize the insults as divisive, discriminatory language. Dr. Falk noted that it would be progress for British society to adopt a similar stance against the use of this language. The government says it is committed to creating an outward-looking, inclusive society, yet continues to tolerate diverse and discriminatory language. In the short space of time since racial, homophobic, and religious hate speech was banned, it is now seen by most as morally abhorrent. It would be progress for British society to come to feel the same way about hate-filled, prejudicial slurs against our high IQ community. Dr. Falk further warned that these insults would cause lasting psychological damage to a child, but stated that legislation covering the terms would help end the archaic bullying and torment of more than 1 million gifted Britons with an IQ of 132 or more. And I have to say, this is complete bullshit. Literally, bullshit. This woman should be banned herself. Saying that language should be banned. Just geek and nerd. People basically call themselves insults far worse than that all the time. Do you want to ban that language as well? Are your ears so sensitive that you can't take the slightest ribbing without going into a PTSD dump-filled stupor in which people have to watch you in case you commit suicide? My friends in the UK, people have already been thrown in prison over making a dog do a Nazi salute for a joke. Do not let this woman make your society even worse. Fight against this with everything you got. Do you hear me? Fight! If you like this video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is going around unsubscribing people, so make sure you're still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You. Then go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. Hit that bell for notifications, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. And if you could you also please share this video? Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, share it anywhere you think it'll do the most good, because YouTube is not going around promoting their own YouTube creators anymore, and it would really help me if you could please share this video. Now listen closely. Keep checking back in all my future videos for more information on my own upcoming independent comic book Scumdogs.